Good morning, good morning. Hope everyone's doing well. What's the time? It's past 8, so I thought I'll wake you up. And no, I'm not a motivational speaker, so I haven't got anything to say. I just wanted to touch base with some people. Something I learned over the weekend blew my mind, completely blew my mind. So I just wanted to share it with you and maybe encourage some of you to get accountable. Have people around you that you are not afraid to say what you want to achieve or tell them your goal. I found myself, I've got accountability partners, I've got a mentor, I've got people that I work with, people that I speak to, I've got friends on the same journey as me as well. But I found myself behaving in a very particular way when I was dealing with my team. So I had a target. I got really excited and I had a target, and in my head I was like, oh my God, that's an incredible target. I'm going to push for it. But when it came down to telling my team the new target, I started thinking, what if we don't make it? What if we don't hit that target? You know, they're going to think their boss is silly. They're just going to think I'm a dreamer. They're going to lose faith. They're going to lose confidence in me. And guess what? I kept that goal to myself. And we ended up smashing the target. But my point is, get accountable. Speak. Don't be afraid to speak what's on your mind. Don't be afraid to say what you want to say, because you're scared that other people are going to think you're crazy. It tends to be the crazy people that change the world. It tends to be the people who think and imagine and act and say and do and visualize beyond their imagination that tend to do crazy things. So again, it was just going to be a very short video. If you don't have people around you, and I'm not talking about people that are just going to agree with you, I'm talking about be willing to throw yourself out there. Be willing to take the criticism, because that's what I'm learning. So I'm going to go back to my team when I'm back, and I'm just going to say the really wild things and say, yo, listen, you're either on board or you're not on board, but we need to push to another level. We need to build, and do you want to be part of this vision? So again, when you're speaking to your spouse, when you're speaking to your boyfriend, to your girlfriend, to your kids, let them know. So for the people who are on their property journey or on their business or entrepreneurial journey, and they're keeping it a secret because they're saying, watch, I'm going to prove it to this person, or watch, I'm just going to make some money, or I'm going to do this, and they're all going to be surprised. Listen, it's not going to happen. You need people behind you that understand your vision. You need people who are going to push your vision, and you need people that will hold you accountable. Because if I had said to my team, yo, listen, this is the target, and I started messing around, or I started saying, hey guys, look, you know what, let's lower the target, they're going to hold me accountable. What you want to do is get every single person involved in your goal, in your target, in whatever it is you want to achieve. And you need people who are going to tell you when you've stepped out of line, and you need people who are going to tell you when you're messing around and can push you back on track. And sometimes you need the haters. I just posted something on my main Facebook page, on my personal page, because I had a client recently who I mentioned that they should do something in order to build up relationships with investors, and she was a little bit worried. She said, oh no, if I post this, if I say this, someone's going to say this. And I find it so interesting, because when you watch the movies, you tend to see who those keyboard warriors are. Right now, if you posted something and someone attacked you, or they said, look, this guy doesn't, or this girl doesn't know what they're talking about, it tends to be some soggy old man who's sitting in his mum's basement eating cornflakes for dinner, who hasn't been out or been on a date in about 25 years, who's bored and angry with their life, and all they're doing is just projecting it on you. So when you go out there and you say, hey, listen, my goal is to have 10 serviced accommodation units, my goal is to source 10 deals a month, my goal is to do this business and to do that. Say it boldly, say it confidently, because when that person comes for you and they start criticizing you, you just have to say, hey, you know what? At least I'm doing something. At least I'm pushing myself. And you know what? If I make it, I make it. If I don't make it, I don't make it. But at least I'm trying. How about you sitting in your mum's basement at 6 years old, eating cornflakes and in your dirty pants that you've probably never washed before? Guys, listen, don't be afraid to throw yourself out there. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there, because it's visibility. Hey, listen, Mr. Kayode is online. Listen, I'm going to be doing a Facebook Live once I'm back from holiday with Mr. Kayode. Mr. Kayode is one of my clients. I don't know if you guys remember, I posted a video. It was 3-4 weeks ago. So Mr. Kaide came to one of my property events, similar to the one we just had last week, and he took action. He jumped on board on the training. We completed his training 2-3 days ago. Mr. Kaide has secured himself 2 units, 2 apartments. I think one's a house, one's an apartment in Silvertown and one in Dagenham, fully set up, ready to go. He sent me the links. He's active online and he's already got bookings. That's what happens when you take action. That's what happens when you throw yourself out there and you say, yo, listen, I'm going to push myself and I'm going to see what happens. Well done, Mr. K. So I'm going to be doing a Facebook Live with him just to interview him, just to get his face on there. And if you guys are looking to work with people who are already established or people who already have things in place, then I'll be putting some of you guys together. But I can't wait to introduce you to his name is Mr. Fantastic. Everything he says is fantastic. But I'm really excited. Thank you. He actually just came online, so I just remembered. So I can't wait, guys. If you're watching this video on any other platform, yeah, maybe join the group. It's called the Breakthrough Academy. Guys, I'm going to shoot off. Oh, by the way, do you know what? I might as well give you guys all the tea right now. I hope no one's names are being shown. These are 4 envelopes right now. Well, 2 of them I'm taking to the county court. It's a county court. 2 of them, and then 2 of them I have to post. Don't be afraid. Listen, if people step out of line, if you have an agreement with people and they step out of line, listen, don't be afraid to use is it called a judicial system or the law that we have in place. So I've got a court hearing on the 14th on Valentine's Day, and I've got another one on the 21st. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. If you know that you're not 100% in the right, well, utilize the system. The system's there for a specific reason. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to catch you later. I have to go and post this stuff so that the defendants get the documentation that they need. And it's so weird because when you take someone to court, you have to send them evidence that it's going to be submitted to the court. It doesn't even make sense to me. So I'm going to say, hey, this is the evidence I have against you, so that they can prepare a counter argument. I don't know, but you know what? I'm not a lawyer. I've just been watching a lot of Suits. I will catch you guys later. Lola, pleasure. Bookie sent you a PM. Please take a look. Of course I will. All right, guys, have a fantastic day. I'll catch up with you soon. Bye-bye.